And we're back.
So just kind of what we do.
We lost all 20,000 viewers.
We need to get those back, Salah.
I'm just gonna play Island Boys for the people. You know, this is
What
there's only one way to
language is
end this.
it?
I'm just gonna, any 2 to 3 viewers that are still listening, enjoy Island Boys.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump right back to it. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Everybody's calm, and that's live.
That's live.
And sometimes your Wi-Fi goes down,
And that's
sometimes
live.
things pick back up, and sometimes they stay on the ground.
Can you see my mustache?
No, Brittany, nobody can see your mustache. You gotta have Wi-Fi to see your mustache.
Boring.
All right, so we were
time
talking
do you
about
get
your
home?
personal life. We were talking about how your sweetheart's love language is quality time. We were talking
Quality
about how
time.
you suck at it and
the
how she probably deserves somebody.
Wow.
Or what were you saying? I don't know where you're going with that. I'm trying to get you back in. I'm trying to get you back into the story. Where
No,
are you going with
Is
it?
she watching
Kate the
right now?
Great,
She's
no.
watching. She's got to be.
She's working. She's bread and butter.
Okay, so what is it? If she's working, why?
What?
If she's not supporting you and she wants to be supported,
Come on.
Dude, she's
Take a long
so
lunch break.
supportive.
We do this on the lunch
it's
hour for
super
a reason.
important to have a partner that supports all of my
That's true.
businesses and all my crazy marketing on Facebook.
You know,
Yeah.
fun fact, I asked Adam the other day, because, Adam's not married yet.
No.
And he's not engaged. And I said, what's the
Bachelor.
problem?
Zero.
And I pulled a lot of his ex-girlfriends, and he's really bad at quality time.
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah. He hangs out with Matt Delacruz a lot.
Yeah.
And now Matt
Matt.
Delacruz is in trouble with his wife for not having quality
Not
time
having
with
quality
her.
time.
Do you know that
Sorry,
Matt
Dad.
Dela Cruz has really great water at his house? Because he just got installed by us.
Really?
Yeah,
And now,
really.
And now,
because of that, his appliances will last
appliances.
longer.
yeah.
And he won't have to replace the pipes. So good for you, Matt.
He texted me, actually, he
Fell
did text
for
me
it.
and said he's really happy about that.
Anyways.
Nice.
So quality time. Okay, so let me ask you this. What do you have
Quality
to
time.
say? What kind of things do you say no to? So if you're saying that you
Ooh.
stay this busy, you got all these 3 businesses, you got a love that you're engaged to.
Correct.
You got to get some quality time. You got 2 children. What do you say no to make sure that you don't get overwhelmed?
That's a really great question, Chris. You know, a lot of times I go off of my calendar too. So if we have to plug in where we need to cut off anything, like this month, there's 2 weekends she requested that I do not do any business. So I have them in my calendar.
What weekends and why?
The whole weekend?
The whole weekend.
Okay.
The whole weekend.
What
Why?
weekend?
Yeah. What?
Next weekend and the weekend after that.
Why?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
Neither of those weekends are even Thanksgiving.
It's a surprise.
You can work on Thanksgiving.
She works
That's a
on
surprise.
Thanksgiving.
That's my wedding.
That's cute.
Nice.
Is
No.
that- you get, Chris, you don't need a DJ for your wedding? You guys are good?
No.
No. Yeah.
No.
No, who has a DJ at
Who
their
is a
wedding?
DJ at their wedding?
All right, same people who probably install water
How do you
softeners.
choose who gets to go to your wedding, Chris?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't
was
get to
easy.
choose.
That was easy.
I put it in the hands of our wedding planner. Isn't that what they do? They pick the people. I'm
Do
not
they?
picking the people. I'm not trying to make enemies.
Yeah, what is this, MySpace? You pick your top 7
Top
friends
8.
and the top 8?
Top 8.
No. We're
Would
not
you
doing
ever
that.
DJ a country wedding?
I always DJ country weddings, but they turn into more than that.
What's the first dance song at a country wedding?
It just depends.
Blame it all on my roots.
That's usually the end.
I showed up in boots.
It's usually the end.
that would be the wedding dance.
The wedding
Yeah.
dance.
Or what about whose bed have your boots been under? Whose heart did you see? I wonder.
That's my favorite song.
This time did it feel like thunder, baby?
That'd be a good first dance.
Match my pitch.
Dang. Sorry, we're amateurs. We're amongst a professional DJ.
Okay, would you
Yeah,
ever
so-
do a Mexican wedding?
Ooh.
Yes.
Sing in Spanish.
Okay, what's the first dance song in a Mexican wedding?
Selena.
Como la flor.
Selena.
Sing it.
Sing it.
Tanto amor.
Me diste tú.
Tú.
That was good.
And she goes like,
How about Este amor apasionado
that's Saulo's
anda
song.
todo
That's
abortado
Saulo's song.
por volver.
It's amore.
No.
Wow.
Oh,
You're so cute.
I just felt left
You know,
out 'cause I don't sing in Spanish.
he doesn't. Nor do you spend quality time with anybody.
I've got a couple flaws, guys. Everyone knows.
Anyways,
It's all right.
Lauren, what's your love language?
Quality time.
Quality time,
Good.
That's why
Wendy?
she's in here with us.
acts of service. Saulo, pan dulce. All right. So let me ask you this. Out of the
Quality
three
time,
things that
balance.
you're doing, do you try to progress in all three areas? Are you trying to get promoted at Apex? Are you trying to become a better DJ? Or do you want to sell more real estate? Do you find that the higher you're going, that the harder it's getting to trade things off? Or are you just kind of pretty content with all three?
I don't ever want to be content.
Okay.
Because then you always want to keep growing. I want to keep growing.
Okay.
But
How do you
so
measure
like
your growth?
for Apex, this year has brought a lot of light, and I've set a lot of pillars to where I'm finding that if I don't restructure how I run my business, I'm not going to have time for anything else that I
Okay.
like. So like my goal for next year is to bring on one person under me to lead and pour into them to where I can still do, come to the Chris Cano podcast.
Nice.
While
What are
the
the
streets are
benefits of
still being
working with
around.
you? Do you guys
Benefits?
have medical?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
401.
Well,
401.
you may want to
Yeah.
you may want to think about getting medical for that person.
Yes.
What about dental?
It's $10.99.
Oh.
Like real estate.
What are the bonuses and perks?
There's a lot of bonuses and perks.
Paid vacation?
Paid vacation.
Company vehicle?
No.
Gas card.
You're not really selling me on anything today,
Nothing.
Brittany.
Yeah. Do you guys
here.
pay for the vaccine in
Look
case I
here.
don't want to get it?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have an unemployment issue. People will go to where they like at
Yeah.
least get a lunch here and there.
Yeah.
You do Mama Rosie's at your company?
I go to Mama Rosie's. If I held one, I wouldn't be able to go to yours.
Yeah. You're coming off Real Direction home loans right now.
Wow.
I need you to be more aligned. All right. Anyways.
I'm an
so-
aligned boy.
in an online world. All right, so let me ask you this. What is the, so in regards to the law of trade-offs, one time, and I'll give you some context so I asked you this question correctly. One time I was in San Diego on a panel, and it was a bunch of real estate agents in the room, probably like 75 to 100, and I was there to speak about mortgages, or so I thought. And one of the real estate agents at the end gets up and during Q&A and says, this is for the mortgage professional who's done a lot of loans and what would you say has been the biggest thing that you've had to give up to find this level of success? And without really giving it much thought, I immediately blurted out spending time with my father while he was sick. And it just broke my heart. Like it was the most like authentic answer I could give because I didn't think about it. It just came out. And I really reflected on that. And for the next like couple days, 2 to 3 days, I was kind of messed up thinking about my answer, thinking, wow, I traded so many loans for spending more time in San Antonio with my father, with my mom, and most of my friends would say, you can't think of it like that. He was proud of you. And I'm like, no. I know he was proud of me because he was a cool dad, but I know that in my heart where I should have been and I wasn't there.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you this. In your growth in your 3 businesses, what is it all worth? What are you giving up to improve this Brittney LaBrutta?
So
Where are you trying to get to?
that's a great question. All I know, and I don't know if this is the answer to your question, but for me, from where I came from, having these 3 businesses now
Right.
has allowed me to have a better relationship with God, my significant other, and my mother. So
good.
I used to work in retail
Yeah.
underneath
At
somebody
Lowe's.
at Lowe's.
Yes.
Yeah, at Lowe's.
Wait,
You
now
have
hold on.
to-
What
where you
retail
have to-
place did you work at?
At Lowe's.
No, really?
Yes.
That's
10
retail?
years. Yes.
I was thinking like Abercrombie.
No.
Okay.
Hot topic.
Couldn't even afford to buy chanclas there.
You can if you work there. It's 50% off. Okay, but go ahead.
No, so giving that up, that type of lifestyle, and working my tail off to be where I'm at now has allowed me to balance my personal life to where I can now pour into and make videos on Facebook that are silly, that are real and silly. But my number one thing is spending time with my mom. She's in a nursing home. So
Yeah.
like right after here, I'm going to see her.
I
saw the
love watching your
notification pop up. That's cool.
I love
Yeah.
your relationship with your mom.
That's cool.
She's
Very
great.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'll bring her to Mama Rosie's one day.
You should. That'd be
Yeah.
great. Or we'll bring Mama Rosie to her.
She
Let's
wants
do that.
to meet her. She's so great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But giving up that type of lifestyle where I would have to put in a notice of 30 days in advance, or you cannot have time off, for your mom's doctor appointment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did it for 10 years, but I'm so thankful for it.
Yeah.
Because it has allowed me to be the person that I am today
Yeah.
Yeah.
to, know where I came from.
Yeah.
You know, so now running your own business the way you can,
Yeah.
it means that much more because I don't ever want to be like the leaders that I had. They were
Right.
just bosses and managers with titles, you know?
That's good.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Glad you quit. Let me ask you this. How much do you make at Apex?
Wow.
Is it
Well,
per
because
deal? Is it per
let me
unit?
tell you this.
Wah,
You're
wah.
describing
Where's the wah, wah
you're
button?
describing this like amazing lifestyle that
Yeah.
people want. Who listening wouldn't want to have, the opportunity to be able to have whatever schedule they want, go visit their mom,
Yes.
have financial freedom, but people don't know how much that cost. How much do I need to make to be able to live that kind of life?
Once you stop chasing the money and making money number one and putting other things first and other people first, then that will come automatically. That's how I think.
Brittney LaRamsey.
I don't put money first anymore. I
just
used
want to know how
to.
much money you made.
I'm not going to tell you
Well, then
because
just say
it
that.
varies.
Can we?
It
Will you
varies.
tell me offline?
It varies.
Will you tell me offline? After the podcast, will you tell
Wendy,
me?
can you get him?
Will you tell me after the podcast?
Maybe. I don't know.
And then can I put it in the comment section?
Will you open?
lower
Will you
third,
open my
yeah.
present this year?
Can I pre-approve you? Can I pre-approve you for a home loan so I can see how much money you make?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Because all my business comes to the line.
All right, so we talk
good.
about things, and because we're all friends with Matt De La Cruz.
He has a
Another
law.
He's got a law.
I
He
just
has a
realized
law.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Matt De La Cruz talks about 4 different chapters in life. I wish you guys could see what Lauren's doing with her face right now. She's doing this weird
The fish face.
for our next podcast. Can we get a camera facing also like what we see is really awesome.
That'd be
Yeah.
great. Here,
but-
turn it this way.
Okay.
Matt De La Cruz does coaching, and he breaks it down into 4 different sections. We talk about survival mode. We talk about stability, and from stability to success, and success to significance. Right?
Significance.
Where would you
Steps.
say you are right now in your life?
The not significant. That's the goal. Is
Okay.
to be significant.
Would you consider
So
yourself successful?
How do you
I'm
define
on.
it?
I'm like 1 foot on the bottom one and 1 foot there.
Okay. So you're in between stability and success.
Correct.
Okay. How do you measure when you know you're fully on success?
I don't know. When I'm like you and I don't care about how many appliances I have to replace at my rental homes.
So you base
So it's
your success
money.
on money. How
So
much? Well, how
money.
much do you make right now? And I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to
We can
get there.
reverse engineer this. You just
Yeah.
did that to yourself.
No,
Yeah.
I think everybody's definition of success is going to be different.
What's yours?
Being successful,
Mm-hmm.
I want to be remembered as somebody that is very enlightening and a light in this world.
That's significant.
That's
Yeah.
That's not success.
For me, it's successful.
Well, you're using the wrong rules.
You're not going to tell me what I think.
She's
Well, then you're not
rewriting
going
the
to take
book.
my class.
Sorry, Matt. She rewrote your book.
A significant thing
Yeah.
is how you're remembered. So significance is based. Usually, you don't know you're significant. People who outlive you will give you that award.
Right.
On whether or not you were significant. There were a lot of people at my father's funeral who said a lot of amazing things about my dad, which made me understand how significant my father was in their life. Now, you can know how significant you are while you're still alive, of
Absolutely.
course. But to me, success is, well, in order first to know if you're successful, you have to know what's not success, right?
Right.
Going home every day, miserable, sad, tired, exhausted, no fulfillment. You're
Not wanting to wake up.
there's barely enough money left over after all the bills are paid, paycheck to paycheck. Stuck to a job, being left in Afghanistan.
By someone who gave you medical advice that's never worn a lab coat.
Exactly. Well, it's not a political podcast. But
I've
then
been there.
success to some, so like you said something, it was a very nice compliment where when I be like you, there are days where I am in survival mode. I go home, I'm
Fluctuates.
confused. Adam and I spend a lot of time together whenever we go do seminars or wherever, and we have deep talks. Salo and I've had deep talks.
Yep.
And there are times where I go home and I'm mentally drained, exhausted. I'm carrying a ton of people's burdens. I'm confused. I'm wondering, God, did you mean for us to get to this level? Or, because I was happier when it was just like a fraction of the size. And so it's not always success,
It's not.
Mm-hmm. So, I wouldn't wish this on a lot of people.
Right. I think I have I would rather have more successful days than heavy burden days.
Okay.
But whenever the heavy burden days do come, because they do happen still, I drop down on my knees.
That's good.
I'm not lying.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Seriously. I'll talk it out with Katie, and she will, remind me of all the good that I have done
Sure.
and where I did come from.
It's easy to lose
You know
sight
what
of
I
that,
mean?
isn't it?
It's so easy
It's
to lose
easy.
sight.
Yeah,
So,
you
Brittany-
get caught up
Especially
in
when
it.
your calendar's packed and
Of
you have
course.
people calling
Yep.
you.
One
and
thing that we're not talking about that you and I have in common is you and I
our
carry
mustache.
we carry a lot of weight. I know you carry a lot of weight.
A lot of weight.
I know you care about your mom a lot.
My mom.
I know you take care of your mom.
Yes.
And, you were sharing with me some personal stories about your mom and how you used to be a nesia. Could have been nicer to your mom. But you told me about the time your mom had a stroke.
Yes.
She lost mobility,
Yes.
her speech.
Yes.
And, you carry that. I know you help your brother out a lot.
Yes.
Just like I do. We're family oriented. We
Absolutely.
when somebody in our family hurts, we hurt. My sisters, my brothers, my cousins. We carry that.
Carry it.
But yet, the show goes on.
The show goes on.
The show goes
You
on.
want to know why?
Tell me.
Ooh.
Because we know who the author is. Right?
It's good. Yeah.
We know who the author is.
The author and the finisher.
The author and the finisher. That's
right.
it.
There you go.
That's it.
He writes it. He already knows.
He already
Yeah.
knows.
He sees the stone moved already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just got to keep moving.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Yep.
So why do we trip?
Because we're human.
Okay.
Do we
Yeah.
doubt? Because we doubt.
We doubt.
We don't see it, huh?
Nope.
Interesting.
We only see what we want to see at first.
That's right. You got to
So-
doubt your doubts.
That's good.
Fear's a liar.
That's true.
Devil is
All right.
a
So
lie.
as an entrepreneur, do you find you trade immediate pleasure for personal growth? Are you pleasure seeking at times? When things get hard, are you just like, I'm gonna eat this tub of ice cream right now?
Wow. Man. Katie loves ice cream. We always have it, but not anymore because she became lactose.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't have a sweet tooth, but you know what? When I do feel like the urge to just,
Yeah.
you know what? Forget it all.
Yeah. You don't need
My
it.
go-to is peanut M&Ms. A whole bag.
What, Adam? Well, because I got to explain this.
No,
to
I
Adam.
mean, I like
How many
peanut
fingers does Katie have?
I love her. 10.
Yeah.
So she's just lactose though.
She's like
Oh, the
So
fingers
good.
are still good.
I was waiting for something.
Lactose.
She's lactose.
Oh, she's lactose.
Lactose.
she lacks toast.
Lactose intolerant.
Oh,
The dairy thing.
the dairy thing.
Yeah. So ice
Dairy
cream's
makes
no
your
longer fun.
your toes fall off.
Yeah.
Got it.
Are you lactose?
No, absolutely not. I'm pro toast.
Bro.
Pro toast? Okay.
Is that the word? I'll mess up some milk.
And we're
Yeah,
back.
I'll mess up some milk.
And we're back.
Brittany, one thing I wish I could convey through this podcast coming to a closing is how I hope everybody has a Brittany in their life. Don't put the mustache on. I'm about to get serious. Can't get serious if you're wearing a mustache.
Sorry. Sorry.
You love the Lord. You're a serial entrepreneur.
Cereal.
Big time.
We have no idea if it's making you money or not.
You
And
never
it sounds
know.
like it'll be a mystery
Her
for us.
belly's
It'll be
full.
a
She's good.
mystery.
But it looks like you are getting by. We cannot confirm to our viewers that if you follow her footsteps, you'll be massively wealthy because we don't know if it's working. She says it is.
She says.
She won't tell us.
It's great.
It's great.
It's going well.
It's going well.
I'm not where I was.
But you have an abundance of joy.
Absolutely.
And the Lord shines through you. And I know that anybody watching this or who will watch this in the future or listen to this knows probably and can confirm the blessing that you are to them. Right? So keep sharing that.
Hope so.
Keep doing that.
That's all I want.
How do you want to close out?
How do you want to close out?
I would leave us with some final thoughts. What is
Adam.
some
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Chase what is meaningful, not what is expedient.
That should go on a t-shirt, Adam.
Okay.
I say, you know what? Just love God and love people. Honestly, that's my favorite thing to say.
Okay.
Love God
good.
and love people.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong.
Okay, got it.
Music.
So for me, Wendy helped me with this. I can't take credit for it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna.
Good.
I'm
These
gonna.
cards are good.
I'm
Thank
gonna,
you,
I'm gonna
Wendy.
read it the way I told her to write it.
I didn't get one. Here's
I
mine.
is
Can we zoom in on mine?
to be an excellent leader. I know I must learn to travel light. I must learn to offload before trying to reload. To be a
That's good.
significant leader and entrepreneur, you must understand, you must be willing to make trades because for everything you gain, you have to give up something.
That's true.
It is very true.
And be careful with that.
If you're not bleeding, you're not leading. New levels bring new devils. On your journey from stability to success, prepare for the scars, you know? And I think that everything that you've done and all the obstacles that you've had have led you to be something great, Brittney.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I wish you would stop dabbling with AJ and go full force. Go real estate.
Go real estate.
Yeah.
Where
can
would
still
all my
take
I'll give
business
you deals.
go?
I'd send you leads. Where would all your business go? Direction Home Loans.
Dude,
does.
all my business, Align Mortgage, all day. It says it right here.
Can I have somebody? Can I request somebody from Direction Home Loans come on the show besides Brittney?
Yeah.
Can you make that happen? Can you set that up? Whitney,
Set
you'll
it
set it
up.
up? Okay, Wendy will set it up.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's
Does-
about helping people, right? Get into homes.
Yeah, having the right people help
The right people.
You know, Dr. Kevorkian used to help people.
How
Okay.
do you know?
Anyways,
Thanks for having me.
this
is
weekend
good.
we're going. I'm heading to Dallas, going to the Cowboys game.
Wow, you're so rich. So rich.
I'm successful.
That's successful.
I'm getting a break. I'm going with some friends. It's going to be fun. Let me give you some background music. And, you know, I pray that you guys enjoy this weather. I pray that you find somebody to cuddle with. If you don't have anybody to cuddle with, Adam, raise your hand.
Adam, next
Adam, raise your hand
week
real quick.
I'm not.
on The
I'm-
Bachelor.
this weekend I'm tied up, and next weekend.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm just gonna.
Let's jump right back into this
jump back
podcast.
into it real quick.
What are you busy doing?
How do you prioritize?
What are you doing? Hold on, Adam. Yeah.
Dude,
You gotta offload.
I've got to spend some more time cuddling with myself before I can invite anyone else.
Wow.
That's good.
Dang, that's good.
That's good.
I'll take it.
Thanks, dog.
That we're gonna talk about that next weekend. Before you can date anybody else, you got to date yourself.
Date yourself. That's good.
Get you
There
some
is such
roses.
thing as only one spoon in the drawer.
Yeah.
I-
You said that weird.
Have a great weekend. We're
Yeah,
out.
thanks for
See you
stopping
next
by.
Friday with our guest, Marty
Marty.
the Moac. It's gonna be an awesome show. We'll see you guys
Okay.
on Friday.
It's just this mustache.